Hello, Panther fans, and welcome to Week 7 of the Panther Rewind. This week, the Leroy Panthers took on their HOIC conference rival, the Ridgeview Mustangs, in a battle of undefeated football teams. And the defense started off really well for Leroy on this night and gained a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence right out of the gates because of the play of our defense. Ridgeview has a very talented football team, and they run a very difficult offensive system to stop. So I'm very proud of our defensive effort in the game. Offensively, started the game feeling our way through it and seeing what was going to be available to us. And Ridgeview was the biggest and strongest team that we've seen thus far this year. And we were able to move the ball fairly well throughout most of the evening. Thought we executed in a lot of areas very well. Obviously, there's still some things we got to get better at. It's only week 7, so that's a good thing. But all in all, a very good performance against a very fine football team. Offense was able to put one on the board right away, and always nice to get that confidence to go up early in a game like this. And I thought our defense flew around and tackled the football very well. As you can see here, very hard to find the football against this offense, and we had to just keep coming forward. I mean, that was the game plan all night long was, snap the ball, you come forward, you hit, and you pursue. I mean, that's the only way you're going to have a chance of stopping their offense. And so we got a stop on their second drive, got our offense back out on the field and moving the ball very nice again, and a good job of stripping the football by the Ridgeview defense. Our defense responded very well. After that, big stop there by Matt Hamilton on the interior, and we're able to get the football back. So we got a 6-0 ball game at this point. And senior fullback Shane Bruning, big night on the night, over 200 yards rushing for Shane. Great read here by both wide receiver and quarterback. Drops happen. I was more excited that the receiver read to run the right route and the quarterback read the right throw, and next time we'll get that ball. But Ridgeview was able to stop us after that and get the ball back, and we come up with a big turnover of our own. Nice interception by Austin Eddy, good tackle by Zach Walker at the end of that play. And Bruning was able to take off shortly thereafter for our second touchdown. And a little play action throwback and good throw and catch. Stevens to Eddy. So up 14-0 at this point, but against this type of team, no lead is safe. They keep coming at you with their offense, and our defense was going to have to play 4 quarters of good football. And we were able to do that for about 2.5 quarters. They did a real nice job, tail end of the third quarter into the fourth quarter, of continuing to do what they do, and they're able to get a couple of touchdowns on the board late in the game. They're going to be tough to beat come playoff time. But nice job here of executing by the guys. Jumped into a different formation. We were able to slip Alex Coker out into a route for a big pickup. And nice throw, nice catch, and that ends up leading to another touchdown by Shane Bruning to get us up 3 scores. Kids really fired up at this point, playing real good football. For about 25 minutes in this game, we played about as well as the Leroy team has played probably since 2003. I mean, it's been about 10 years since we were that sharp on both sides of the football. So come out, first drive of the second half, and able to move the ball again. And we're able to punch it in. Another nice run by Bruning. 2-point conversion gets us up 30-0 at this point. We're cruising. And, the guys are, I think, coming together as a football team. And just special teams, and here we get an onside kick, a little pooch kick that goes our way. Nice run there by Corey Eastham. But offense, special teams, defense are all starting to play pretty good football and against good teams. You know, Ridgeview this week, we got another playoff opponent next week against Flanagan, and of course then Tri-Valley, who's highly rated in 2A in the state. But you know, here's Ridgeview's defense able to get a stop after that onside and get the ball back, and nice execution here. A good one-handed catch by Josh Ware, and they get a couple of big comeback blocks on this, and that's what happens when you don't execute against the screen. You set yourselves up to get hit, and Ridgeview hit us, and nice touchdown play. So you got 30-8 ball game in the start of the fourth quarter. Nice job of staying under control and delivering the football by quarterback Nick Stevens. Nice run, fullback belly, and good job by the Ridgeview defense. They stack us up in the goal line here, and we weren't able to get in. I think they stopped us on the 1-yard line. So good job by them. Our defense comes back out on the field and unable to tackle on a 3rd and long situation, and they were able to get a set of downs, and then they just had to punt it away to us. Defense did a nice job. So we get the ball back, moving the ball again offensively, and great read and interception by the Walker kid. And that gets Ridgeview the ball back. And they were able to get a big pass play down the field for their 2nd touchdown. Nice throw and catch, and good run there by the quarterback. And that puts us at 30-16. So now all of a sudden, you know, you got eight minutes to go or so in the game, and it's a 2-possession game. And we just turned the ball back over. So, you know, Ridgeview's got a little life here, but defense, as they've done all year, they stepped up when we needed them to step up. And it seemed like anytime we need a big defensive play, they've been able to do that this year. Haven't always shut our opponents out, but they rise to the occasion. And then just a spectacular run by Austin Eddy, one of our wingbacks. And that was kind of the nail in the coffin at that point. That stretches the score to 37-16, 3 minutes to go. And good win. Just it was a good week of practice. It was a well-executed football game for our kids, and you know, a signature win against an undefeated team that's going to end up going 7-2 probably, and or 8-1. They still got the game with Tri-Valley, but you know, no worse than 7-2. And you know, it's a good win against a playoff team, and they punched one in there at the end to make it 37-24. But got another big one next week. You know, we got to rise to the occasion again. We got another team coming in who just suffered their first loss, but they're 6-1, and we're going to have to play well and get the job done. We'll see you next week.